E aí, tudo bem? Aqui é Luciana, da Street Smart Brazil. So, do you struggle with verb conjugations in Portuguese? I think that conjugations are challenging for every learner of Portuguese. But today, you will learn an easy verb tense, the future tense using the verb ir, which means to go. There are two ways to express the future tense in Portuguese. You can use what I'm going to call here the formal verb tense or the formal conjugation. You just need to memorize it like you need with any other verb tense in Portuguese. Or you can express the future tense using the verb ir, which in this case you have a lot less to memorize. It's a little bit more informal, but it's the predominant form in spoken Brazilian Portuguese and in informal written communication. Let me show you how to do this. So the way I have structured this lesson, I'm going to show you two examples using the tense. Then I'm going to explain the structure, explain what I'm doing with the phrases. I'll give you more examples and I'll point you to practice exercises. Here's the first example. All the translations are on the website and the link to the blog post is in the video description. So, eu vou viajar depois de amanhã. Eu vou viajar depois de amanhã. Another example. Raquel vai vender o carro dela. Raquel vai vender o carro dela. So let's see the structure. You have the two phrases there, the examples I just gave you. So what I'm doing is I'm using the present tense of the verb ir, right? For the first sentence, I'm saying eu vou. Second sentence, Raquel vai. So present tense of ir. And then I'm using the infinitive of the main verb. For the first sentence, I do viajar. And the second sentence, I use vender. So this is easier, in my opinion, because you have to memorize the present tense of ir, the verb ir, but then you don't have to worry about the conjugation of all the other verbs, because you just use the main verb in the infinitive. The other reason it's a good thing to learn this tense is because that's how we speak in Brazil. You will rarely see someone using the real conjugation of the future tense unless you're reading an article, it's formal writing. But when we speak with friends, when we write to friends, even when we speak at work, that's how we use the future tense. Okay, so I'll show you three more examples. Here's the first one. Mary vai morar no Brasil no ano que vem. Mary vai morar no Brasil no ano que vem. Nós vamos contratar novo funcionário. Nós vamos contratar novo funcionário. João e Ana vão chegar atrasados. João e Ana vão chegar atrasados. Now here's an important tip. To express the action of going somewhere, not going to do something, but going somewhere, you use the verb ir only once. Let me show you. This is the correct way. Jeane vai ao parque mais tarde. So I'm using the verb ir in the present tense, vai. What do I mean by use it only once? It's common for learners to say Jeane vai ir ao parque mais tarde. I'm using the verb ir twice. This is not how we do it in Brazilian Portuguese. So you don't do it this way. You just say Jeane vai ao parque mais tarde. In the practice exercise, you will be able to practice this some more. Okay, so what is the secret to learning a new language and to speaking the language comfortably and with confidence? It's practice. Practice, practice, practice. So I have a little exercise for you on the blog post. The link to the blog post is in the video description. And the answers to the exercise are there as well. And a great way to practice is by taking classes with Street Smart Brazil. We offer Brazilian Portuguese lessons via Skype. We have teachers in different time zones, which allows you to book lessons basically any day and any time. And it's a really convenient, very effective way to learn Portuguese. So book a trial lesson with us to get started. Muito obrigada. Tchau, tchau.